They're not even cubes. Faye, are you alright? Yeah, it was just so sudden. We gotta get moving. Those weird robots are coming after us. What's wrong, Ellie? So this is the place. I might be able to do something. Anyway, let's try to run through here. Ellie, is something wrong? Yes, you're an idiot. I'm surrounded by idiots. That's the problem. Alright, it's been a while since I've fought normally. Alright, 1 damage. Good stuff. ETH defense down, you say? Okay, they're gonna swap defenses, I guess. Holy cow. Help, shapes are attacking. Sure that was worth. I mean, security cube just kind of sounds right. Sounds like something that would exist. Oh. But yeah, definitely not cubes. These things are pretty easy, they don't attack, so... At least they don't get enough time to attack. I kinda wanna try to do some combos, but... I don't have enough health to really let me combo. Feathered cap. Security Triforce. I do like the design of these things. Security underwear. Man, Faye is doing damage. Is this Crash Bandicoot? Is this Cash Banuka? It's like a reverse Crash Bandicoot. Oh, we made it. Security briefs. Where are we? The first class citizen level. This is where the Solaris people called Gazelle live. Follow me. Wait. The guard robot may get you again if you go in there. Don't worry. This is my house. Your house? This big house is yours? Yeah, I got a mansion. Don't worry about it. Yep, come on in. He just says it so casually. Yep, this is my house. You don't have a house like this? Everybody doesn't have houses like this? Yes, babe, pay attention. Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. Alright, welcome back to MTV Cribs. For today, we're going to be looking at a first-class citizen Gebler Commander style suite. Ellie? Ellie, is that you? Mother. I like how her name is Ellie's mother, Medena. I'm glad you're okay. The military told me you were missing in action. No, Mother, that's not true. See, I'm alive. Well, that's not... I mean, you are missing in action, though. Mother, where's Father? He's still at the palace. I think he'll be back soon. I see. Ellie, who's this? What? He's from the Special Forces. The same as me, he was only recently promoted from third-class citizen. I mean, that's kind of true. It's because of him I was able to return. Right, Faye? What? No, Faye, can you just get one thing correct ever? I see, that must be why he's dressed like a land dweller. But why isn't he wearing a Special Forces uniform like you, Ellie? Sorry, Mother, there's a report I must turn in right away, so... Faye, come with me. This feels like a teenager coming home with, like, some guy. I gotta go to my room, I got homework. Okay. Bye, Mom. Okay, I'll get the pizza rolls ready. This is my room. I can finally relax. Walks over to the bed and shoves the Blink-182 album under the sheets. This place is huge. It must be bigger than the village chief's. Heh. I'm sweaty after running, so I'm taking a shower. You have a bathroom in your room? It's pretty normal. It's not normal. When are you going to stop staring? Hey, Ellie, was that your... Like, I mean, it's like... At this point... I mean, at this point, it's just bad writing. Like, enough's enough. Like, he's not... He's not supposed to be this stupid, okay? Was that your mother? Yes. Oh, she sure is a pretty lady. Yes, she is. Well, you don't look much like her. I was going to say the same thing. Do you resemble your father? Haven't you noticed yet? What do you mean? Color of my skin, hair, and eyes are different from normal Solarians. I've never paid attention to it, so... Really? A long time ago, when I was small, I had a nanny. She was so nice to me. But she was a land dweller, and first-class citizens rarely associate with them. But the nanny lived in our house and took care of me. She lost her child when she was in the third-class area. My dad felt sorry for her and kept her under his protection, but he never told anyone about her. Why? My father was worried about my appearance. He had a reason for it. She was probably my real... Ellie. I'd better not. I'm sure you don't want to hear about this. Sorry. That's alright. Now it's your turn. No thanks. I don't have time for that. You need to relax. You don't get a chance like this very often. Please? Alright, if you insist. You should have listened to me in the first place. What? You're fine, just relax. We've never been in the shower before? Wow, feels good. There's a world of difference between this and Doc's old bathtub. Stop it! Stop staring at me! Don't worry, I'm not looking. She says as she's staring directly at him. I'm just adjusting it. How's the temperature? Hey, I'm fine. Go away now. He really is like a child. Aha, Faye's got a cute side to him. I feel refreshed. Now what am I gonna do? There's no time to relax. Yes, I really don't want to, but there's no other choice. You have any good ideas? And that bed looks incredibly uncomfortable. The network terminal in my father's room. He got angry with me for touching it once. There's numerous information only a handful of people have access to. So we can find out where Bart and the others are located from that? I hope so. Let's go hack your dad's computer. Let's go break into the wine cabinet. Have a party. Yeah, I was gonna say something about numerous information. I figured, that's honestly not as bad as half of what we read prior to that. So I let it go. Yo, do you have a Lego collection? Wait, didn't she have a poster in her room? I thought I saw a poster. I think it's just a picture of her. Her mom? Or maybe like a female general that she looked up to or something, because it looks like she has the suit on. I like that that's the only thing in her room, though. Like, everything else is so sterile. I have numerous information. Ellie, I'm so happy. Let me see you. Your father said you'd be back. I almost gave up hope. Mother. Are you staying for a while? This time you should relax. Your father will be so happy. Yes, I guess. Let's have a nice meal. Faye, would you like to join us? Ellie never invites her friends over. I'm glad you're here. Well, I'm going shopping, so make yourself comfortable. Typical mom behavior. Mom, Faye thinks you're hot. Any thoughts about that, Mom? Oh, Miss Ellie, you're still alive. I'm so happy to see you. I thought you passed away. Master will be so happy. Oh yes, there is a present for you from the Master. Please take good care of it. Ah yes, a weapon. Thanks. I actually looked at my stuff in a little bit. I don't think I've really gotten anything new though. I got that feather cap. It's actually really strong. Why is the feathered cap like the strongest helmet? Stronger than the war helm, stronger than the knight helm. Give her this to give her more ether, but a lot of defense I'm giving up. I wish her weapons gave her ether, but they don't. Dude, I had like the stupidest thing happen. I think it was last year. I had a set of headphones, like old, like not super old, but just like they were like just ear pods, and the left ear pod stopped working, and so whenever I plugged it in, I could only hear out of the right. I was like, man, I need to get new headphones. And then I found some really old headphones, really old ear pods from like one of my old iPods. And I plugged them in and only the right ear pod worked. And I was like, uh-oh, it's not my headphones, it's my phone, my audio jack, like the left side isn't working. I was like, oh man, this is a new phone. I'm not gonna get a new phone for like probably a couple of years. Like, what the heck? How did this happen? Turns out, just so happens that both headphones, the left ear pod was dead. Because I got new ones later and they worked fine. But you ever have that happen where like there's some dumb coincidence with your technology where two things are broken in the same way and then you think something else is broken? I've had that happen multiple times, especially with my Switch boxes. I've had that happen like so many times with my Switch boxes where like two of them will be broken in the same way and then I'll think that it's somewhere else down the chain that's broken, just to turn out later, oh no, they were just both broke at like the same exact time. Freaking technology, man. They probably have that happen all the time around here. I couldn't live in a house like this where everything's technology. I don't know if I'm ever like I have a fascination with smart houses, which I think is just aging me. Like, I think a lot of boomers have that same idea. maybe not like the generation before me, but like seems like all the older people in my generation have like a fascination with making their house smart. But, like, I love the idea of making my house smart, but I also kind of hate it. Part of me thinks it would be awesome, and part of me feels like I'm going to wake up one day and my house isn't going to work, and then I'm going to have to call somebody to come fix it, and my house is going to be, like, attacking, or my house is going to break down in some way that I can't fix. Yeah, not to mention, like, you think porch pirates are a problem. Wait until we all have smart houses, and then we have, like, porch hackers that just walk up to your front door and, like, hack your system and do all sorts of wild stuff. It is kind of scary. But even, like, small things, like, right now, I pretty much have nothing in my entire house that's smart. The only thing I have is a smart TV, obviously, because, like, everyone does. But I have, like, I have an alarm system, and the alarm system connects to my fire alarms, which I actually ended up disconnecting them because it was really obnoxious every time I had to replace a battery. Like, this is already... I only have one thing in my house that's smart, and I already have a problem with it. So if that's not already showing you how bad it's going to be. But, like, my alarm system connected to my fire alarms. So if my fire alarm went off, like if one fire alarm went off in the house, it would alert my alarm system, which would then text my phone, which was kind of nice. Like, gave me some peace of mind of, like, if my fire alarm goes off, my phone will tell me, like, if I'm away, which is cool. But I ended up disconnecting it because every time I had to replace the batteries in my fire alarms, it would set off my alarm system. And then my alarm people would be calling me saying, like, are you okay? And I had to be like, yeah, false alarm. Don't send the cops to my house. Like, it's just one of my fire alarms went off. So, like, I ended up disconnecting them. So the one thing I had that was connected, I already am fed up with. So, like, imagine if my whole house is smart and I have some, like, smart system. I mean, the idea is so cool. Like, I could leave my house and my house would just know that I left and, like, turn down my thermostat and turn off all my lights and stuff. Like, that sounds so great, but it's great until there's one issue, and then it's going to be, like, the biggest headache ever. I guess it just depends on how much you connect to it, you know? I think that I don't feel like I want everything connected to, like, an insane degree. Like, I don't want to like walk into a room and be like, Alexa, gaming mode, and then, like, my wall flips open and there's, like, a TV and a game system and the lights dim and like, I don't need, like, all that. But it would be nice if I could just, like, leave my house and, like, my lights turned off and, like, my thermostat changed and stuff. Like, that would be cool. I would like that. Like, that would be decently useful. But yeah, I don't think I need anything really too much more than that. Alexa, demonic presence at unsafe levels. Then the wet bar flips and there's, like, shotguns in, like, a suit of armor. That'd be sweet. That'd be awesome. Lockdown initiated. Oh, is this... No, this is her room still. So it's gotta be... There must have been a door in the kitchen I missed. Yeah, no, I totally understand if, like, you don't want your house to be smart at all. Like, I get it. Because, again, like I said, I only have one thing in my entire house that's connected at all, and I've already disconnected it because of how annoying it was. So I can only imagine if I did anything more than that, I would be probably losing it. Isn't this the front door, or am I crazy? Yeah, what the heck? Is his office not in the house? Or am I blind? Because there's this door with nothing in it. And that door is her room. Oh. This is his office, obviously. Giant briefcase, giant monitor, chair. Got it. This is it. If we can break through the palace network security by accessing this ID, the password would probably be something related to me. Oh, this is not going to be one of those things where we guess the password. Elohim. Access denied. Enter the correct password. That's no good. Let's try it back. No shot. No shot. No. That doesn't happen. That never happens. I refuse to believe this guy's like the head of the Solaris. He's not the head, but he's high up on the hierarchy of Solaris, and his password is just last name backwards. Welcome to SolarisNet. You have 19 unread emails. Yes, got it. Let's see. We were here before, so... Wow, it connects to here. Hey, we should be able to get to where everyone is. From a trash chute in the third-class citizen level. That means we're going back to that first location. Now we know where we are. Let's hurry. Ellie, where are you going? Father! What are you doing, Ellie? I told you before not to come in here and touch that... Okay, there's no shot. You haven't talked to her in years. You're not gonna give her the dad treatment. I told you not to touch my computer! Is this the guard? It's me, Eric. Okay, okay, listen. You're telling me that he loves his daughter so much that he makes the password to his computer her name backwards, and yet she's standing next to his computer, and he calls the guard and says she's a burglar. Like, no shot. Father, Faye is not a burglar. Then what is he? A strange man in my room. Isn't he a burglar? There's a reason. Please, don't shoot him. Faye just wants to save his captured friends. They're my friends too. No, even if he is your friend, I can't overlook a land dweller who tries to sneak into the palace. Okay, listen. So, this is extremely unbelievable. I mean, it's believable that he would be like a jerk, but like, also, we just heard about how she's like the daughter of him and a third-class citizen. So doesn't he have like a connection to her that would be more? Wouldn't he at least be like hearing her out? After years of not seeing her, he just immediately is like, yeah, I'll shoot him. Fine, then I'm also a traitor. Go ahead and shoot me. No, you're staying here. Now, move out of the way, Ellie. No! You know how traitors are punished even if they're first-class citizens. You'll be safe if we kill the intruders who know about us. I'm worried about your safety. You're lying. You just hate being in any position that endangers you. Isn't that why you didn't want me to join Juggin? You just didn't want everyone to see your own daughter. Because I'm half a land dweller. I can't believe you still... How dare you say that in front of your mother? Because... Wait, does the mom not know? Because, like, she'd kind of have to know. Stop it. I don't want to see a father and a daughter fight because of me. Okay, but that's not why they're fighting, Faye. I won't cause you any more trouble. I came of my own will. I'm an intruder. If I just get out of here, it'll be fine. Faye, that you're not even the problem. Faye? Ellie, you shouldn't say that in front of your mother. What? Faye, you don't know nothing. I don't know the truth, but she is your mother, not a stranger. Isn't that right? Faye's trying to, like, be big brain. So listen, she's your mother. That equals not a stranger, right? Because, like, mothers aren't strangers, right? Now, get out of the way. I have to hurry to save my friends, but if you intend to shoot me, I'll put up a big fight. A big fight. Father? The intruder has escaped. Now get out of here. It'll be a while until the guards get here. You may be an intruder, but the fact is you protected my daughter. If I shoot you, I'll lose her. Okay, I am so lost with this conversation. How did he switch from I'ma shoot him just because he's a lamb to being like, well, you did save my daughter who I just slapped 2 seconds ago, so I guess you're cool. Let me go with Faye. No, I can't let you go. What do you mean you can't let her go? She's been gone forever. You weren't doing anything to find her. What? That's all right. This is a land dweller problem now. We won't trouble you any further. I'll go by myself. What, are you mad at her? What did she do? She's standing up for you. Ellie, this time leave the military. Thanks for everything. I am blown away. What a strange scene. I'm not saying it's the game's fault. Like, people are allowed to act weird in the game. But, like, I am so lost as to... What? Why did it do that? Yeah, that was very odd in many ways. But again, it might just be the people in the game acting weird. It's not necessarily bad writing or anything, but yeah, that was just really odd. For many different reasons. I do like the plot we're telling with Ellie, though. How she, like, was the child of a third-class citizen, and her father's, like, embarrassed by her. I mean, I like it because it makes more sense as to why she would leave Gebler. Although I still think that it's weird. Like, it says a lot about how powerful and persuasive Gebler is, that she came from that family and it was still really hard to get her away from Gebler. You know what I mean? So, like, she came from a family where it would make sense that she would kind of secretly hate the society she grew up in. And yet, it still took us multiple tries to finally get her to leave Gebler. So it just kind of shows you, like, how persuasive and evil and brainwashing they are, right? So I think that's a really cool detail. And it makes sense as to why from the beginning, even from the beginning, she was kind of questioning her authorities. It's cool to get a little more look into her life. That song is so, like, crazy whiplash, but I kind of like it. Wait, everyone's just saying symbols. Like, literally every person is just saying symbols. Interesting. Oh, that's right, because I don't have my translator. That's a cool detail. I have no idea where to go now, though. Hey you, aren't you the one from the dedication? You're under arrest. Get in that door. Okay. What are you going to do to me? As I suspected, you know nothing. Doc! Satan, why are you here? I saw Bart's image on the bird vision in the dedication. You saw that too, Doc? What? Stop repeating everything everyone says, Faye. Yes, but I did not see either of you. Soon after, I heard there was an intruder on the second floor of the Erevato grounds. I suspected it was probably you, so I waited here. After that, I did not hear anything about the capture of any intruders. How did you know I was going to be here? The best possible way to sneak into the palace is through the dust chute. And to get back to the third floor, one must pass through this observation tower. I've always been thinking, do you think you could possibly be a little more subtle? When infiltrating enemy ground, the most basic thing to do is to be stealthy. With the amount of activity you have stirred up, you could even wake up the dead. Wow, brutal. You were so loud, you could have woken up the dead, Faye. Well, I was actually trying to be subtle. By the way, what happened to Ellie? She's not with you? Was she not with you? Ellie, she went back home. She really shouldn't have any relation with us land dwellers. Faye, how do you... I don't get this plot thread here. Like, he was the one saying from the beginning that she should help. And then suddenly he's just like, Ellie, you're a snot. And now he's just like, yeah, she shouldn't even be with us. Like, what changed? Like, I don't mind him having this moment of, like, not, like, frustration with Ellie. But I just don't understand where this change came from. Because they were fine until they watched the thing, the dedication. And then Ellie was like, we need to plan our move. And Faye was just like, no, we need to go now. And then she was like, no, we need to plan our move. And then he was like, you're a snot. And then ever since then, he's just been like a jerk. Like, I get if there was like a moment, like if the emperor was like, you know, said something that like really resonated with Faye, and he was like, you know what? All these people are evil. Even Ellie's evil. Like, you know what I mean? But he was mad because she wanted to wait to save them. Like, they just disagreed on the plan. They didn't disagree on politics. They just disagreed on the plan. And then ever since then, he's just been like, yeah, screw you, Ellie. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why is he being so angry? She already has such wonderful parents. Yeah, like, oh yeah. No, really, Faye, he's such a wonderful dad. I see. Yes, it may have been better for her that way. Let us head for the dust chute then. Yeah. Now, Faye, stay very close to me. That way it does not pick up on your presence. Faye's an expert on parents. Doc, hold on. Oh my god. Faye. Pay attention. According to Ellie, only first-class citizens and military personnel can pass through? Well, that is... Probably they have not deleted my ID from the days I was in the military, and it is still stored in the databank. My, how the Solaris monitors are sloppy. Haha. I guess that is a good point, because even Faye probably thinks that it would have been deleted by now. So no, never mind. That's probably smart of him to ask. Because I do think there's something going on with Satan that we don't know. I don't think what he said is true. Why don't you pay attention? Feigning ignorance. Oh, let's hear. There's definitely something wild going on with Satan. But I don't think he's... Well, I don't know. It's really interesting, actually. I'm curious to see where it goes. Because I genuinely couldn't tell you what his main objective is. Like, it feels like that Satan is just saying what he needs to say to get to the ultimate goal, which is a good thing. But there is a chance that he actually is, like, has this ulterior motive. And I think it would be really cool if that ended up being the case, but we'll see. Didn't somebody say on a previous week that, Faye repeats a lot of stuff because, like, of the way Japanese dialect is, and it's more of like a direct translation issue more than like a character issue. Yeah, I think someone had said that. Yeah. It's like it's a side effect of the translator not knowing that that's a Japanese thing that doesn't translate into English, rather than Faye's personality. But to be honest, it kind of fits Faye's personality, because he is kind of clueless at times. Like, even in the just basic, like, telling of the story, like, he is kind of clueless sometimes. We could probably get in with this switch. Like, I mean, we even had that moment just a minute ago when he walked into the thing and got trapped, you know? Like, he's always doing kind of goofy stuff. So it does kind of fit his character. Card needed to activate the Vaxis. Please insert card. No go. What shall we do? Was that your mom? She's hot. What shall we do? Didn't you have a plan? No, I am afraid not. I assumed we would just figure something out. Wait. Why, Ellie, it is you! Ellie, what are you doing here? Well, after that, when I was crying, my mother came to me and said, go with them. I'm so lost on this plot point, man. The game's really losing me here. Like, that's why you came back? Because your mom told you to? Like, what happened to the whole connection we had over the past 45 hours of, like, us getting you away from Solaris and you learning about the Lamb's plight and wanting to help us? Like, none of that matters anymore? It's just like, well, my mom said. Ellie. Ellie, I think you should live your life the way you wish. If your loved ones are in a crisis, you can't desert them. Mother, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I know, but there's no doubt that you're my child. No matter what happens, you're my sweetheart. Well, I kind of see what was happening there. She knows and everything, it's just that, like, that's a rude thing to say. Mom. Now, you better hurry. Wasn't really that rude, though. She was just answering. Yes, take care, Mom. Oh, okay. I'm Ellie now. Ellie, take this. Father? To be human is to be able to pick your own path in life. Father. It looks like the military police are here. Thanks, Soup. The Imperial Guard? Why are you here instead of the military police? What? What are you doing? The intruder fled. My daughter has something to do with this. I can't, Lord Eric. Turn your daughter over to us. Lord Krelian's orders. Lord Krelian? What does he want with my daughter? What? You mean gazelles? You do not need to know. Take her. Leave my daughter alone, or else. Father? What? Lord Eric, have you lost your mind? I'm perfectly fine. Leave her alone. Lord Krelian's orders are the Emperor's orders. You realize what'll happen to your rank if you disobey this order. You'll be demoted to third-class citizen. I know. But even if it's Lord Krelian's order, I will not allow my daughter to be Gazelle's test subject. Ellie, go, I'll take care of this. But don't worry about me. Go help Faye. Father. What? Father, Mother, Ellie, the Ministry. Ministry? Father said that too. What is the Ministry? You will find out. Let's go back. We gotta save him. We can't. If you go now, they'll catch you too. My parents will be fine. Their military records should protect them. If necessary, I'll turn myself in after everyone is rescued and that will settle it. But let's go. Something might happen to them while we're just talking here. I'm worried for Ellie's family, but her father risked his life to get us this card. We must go on. Yeah! But in this filthy place, spare me. What I would not give for my old bathtub now. Do you not agree, Faye? Now Ellie and Faye have an inside joke about the bathtub. Okay, let's go. I really like a lot about that scene. Like, I like the connection of Faye and Ellie there. And, like, I also like the father scene there. Like, that was really cool. And I like that there's, like, extra stakes here now with Ellie's parents. And it also fits Ellie's personality that she would be willing to give herself up after the fact to save them. Like, there's a lot of good there. I just feel like the parent thing was kind of rushed. 2 seconds ago, he wanted to shoot me, and now he's risking his life for me. Like, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like there needed to be more there, but it's probably just had to be rushed, you know? But, like, if there was an extra scene here where somehow we earned the father's trust, I think that would have worked a lot better. But instead, it was literally 2 seconds ago he wanted to shoot us, and now he's, like, risking his life for us. And, you know, literally all that matters to him is his rank. Like, that's all that matters to Solaris is your rank, and he's willing to give up his rank for his daughter who hasn't been home in years, and, like, he's already slapping in the face. And me, who is to him literal dirt. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But there's a lot of good there too. Like, I really like where we are now. I like how the status quo has been changed. I just think that that scene was kind of odd. But I love the stakes that we have now. I still have to use the card. It hurts, dang it. I don't think it's a translation issue. I think it's a rush issue. Like, we just needed another scene where somehow Faye kind of like proved his worth. And also the dad kind of came to terms with his daughter. Or something, like, because he literally slapped her. He slapped her and then wanted to shoot us. Not 2 minutes ago, you know? So, like, there just needed to be something else going on there. Like, maybe if there, I mean, maybe if there was, like, a moment, maybe if we had, like, a scene with the mom and the dad, where the dad was just, like, going off the rails, like, how dare she come back after years and try to use my computer and blah, 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 and then the mom was just, like, settled him down, and then he kind of, like, realized, like, what he had lost over the past couple of years not having his daughter, and then, like, maybe that scene, if that scene had played out differently, where it was like, I've lived my entire life for this rank just so I could be higher than the lambs, and now Krellian is willing to take that all away just because I won't give up my daughter, like, you know, screw Solaris. Yeah, like, he had this, like, moment of, like, epiphany of, like, you know, my whole life I've tried to been above the lambs, and here's this lamb that protected my daughter, and we have something in common because both of us want to save my daughter. You know what I mean? Like, there's something there. Like, all he cares about is protecting his daughter, and all Faye cares about is protecting his daughter. And in a way, like, they're connected that way. All we needed was, like, a scene where he kind of, like, realized that and had, like, the epiphany. But it just feels like it came too soon, you know? I think even just a scene with, like, him and, like, the dad and the mom talking maybe would have been enough. But the fact that it went straight from the slap to, I'm going to give up my whole life's work to protect her, was just, like, really jarring. If I just jump into the fan. That's not what I expected to happen. I don't take a damage. Ow. How do I activate this thing? What? I'm moving it? Alright. And then we got cooked alive. The end. Phew. We barely escaped from getting trashed. Well, now we're just back here. But yeah, like I said, there was a lot of good in that scene. I really like where we're going with Ellie and her parents and the connection of it. Like, man, there's so much amazing storytelling with the characters that at this point, 45 hours in, I'm kind of expecting to just kind of have the status quo figured out, and now we're just kind of going to defeat the evil, but this game just constantly throws wrenches in, you know, like, see a door here. The game is constantly throwing stuff at us, constantly changing the status quo, constantly changing super important things, constantly dropping important knowledge. Like, we have never really hit that moment where it's like, okay, everything's figured out, now we got to beat the villain. Like, it's honestly amazing. It's amazing how many unique, thought-provoking ideas they had for this game, for the main game and the characters. Like, it's just everywhere we go, there's some kind of plot that could basically be the main plot of another game.